as a PhD in English teaching these students, I finally get to say, I'm gonna help you do the thing I never got to do. I'm gonna help you figure out the thing I never got to figure out. I'm gonna help you learn what I never got to learn.
Yeah.
And it feels good because I know that we're sending these students off to make really good decisions and choices and make beautiful things of themselves. I'm seeing these students rising too because they have the support here. They have 3 layers of defense before their essay ever has to go to a college. They have an entire class for college essays. An entire class. Part of their curriculum here is college essays. Part of their curriculum is college planning.
Yes. This is what you're giving back to the kids right now, like what you didn't get before. And you wish you would have.
I wish that I would have, but I think I always think of this, there's this quote by Toni Morrison, okay? Education is not a grab bag candy game. When you get to the top, you don't just grab the candy bag and run away with it. I got everything I need, I don't have to help anyone else. For me, education, like Toni Morrison said, is you get the candy at the top and you open that bag and everyone below you gets a piece, gets a piece, gets a piece, gets a piece.
Thank you for sitting down to talk to me today. Can you introduce yourself?
Yes.
Let's start with that. I think that would be best.
My name is Dr. Lewis. I teach dual credit composition here, as well as English 2 and ESL. And right now, particularly, I'm helping these seniors with their college application essays. So it's not quite a class, but it's almost a class. There's a lot of them applying this year.
Can you talk a little bit about the essay and the importance of it?
So many of them are applying in their first semester of their senior year now. Many of the applications are due around December. The college essay is actually a big part of their application. It adds on to things like their transcript, which show their grades, their academic success. But the college essay is really the one chance they have to kind of speak directly to the college. Everything else comes in documents about them, letter grades, the lines on a resume. But the college essay, they are using their voice to speak to who will eventually be letting them in or denying their application. And so the college essay is significant because it gives them a chance to say how they came to where they are, what they want to do with the knowledge or the passion or the excitement that they've created, and turn it into, I am gonna go to college for this thing. I am going to acquire the knowledge that I need and take it out into the world when I join the job market, the workforce. And really the whole point of the college essay is for them to share themselves and their passions and aspirations and what they want and hope to achieve through using like a clever story that teaches a lesson, or sharing maybe someone that's significant in their life that's taught them something. There's always some really personal element to the college essay. So they get to kind of creatively write a little bit. They get to see their individuality come out, which is really good for the colleges to see. They can see that this is an individual person with real life events, and then they turn that into, towards the end of the essay, what do I want to do for the rest of my life?
We have like a whole after school time dedicated just for college writing essay, correct? Okay, so the students, do they come to you as their first draft, or what do we do here at our school?
Where I come in is usually by the time they've brought their essay to me, they have a full essay drafted. By that time, it's almost always seen Mr. Van at some point. He usually tries to check and make sure that students understand what the college essay is supposed to do. And we call it the writing center. These are things that colleges have, universities all have writing centers. And so our students, they bring me an essay. Sometimes we sit down and look at a specific part together if they really need help with, say, the conclusion, that really future thinking part, where what do I want to do with this? What's my job? What's my goal? Or they will give me the whole essay and I'll go from start to finish, reading everything. And oftentimes They bring me an essay that's 200 words over the word count, because for college applications, they can either have a university-specific essay that goes straight to that university, but Texas also has Common App, which is a centralized place where they can write one essay that can go to multiple colleges on their application. And Common App has a 600-word limit. So they will often bring me essays that need to be cut down, and we have to kind of find the right parts where we can shave down and emphasize the important things. They also often come to me when they have like a good idea. They know they want to tell their story in this way, or they want to use this metaphor. We have really interesting ideas right now. I've seen somewhere focusing on the difference between like the letter L, which is very logical, and the letter C, which is very curvy and therefore maybe compassionate, using that to tell a story about a student and what they want to accomplish. Wow. And so oftentimes they come to me and say, I have this really kind of not quite a direct story, but a weird thing I want to do, and I want to see if I can do it. So I help them in the idea stage often. But when they bring me an essay, it's usually fully formed, and I'm helping them with the restructuring and moving. But thankfully, we also have Dr. Balds, who is our college, she actually teaches the college planning and college essay class. So she has been helping me, because I can do the sort of making sure everything connects and making a good essay, but what she really brings to the table is a knowledge of the genre of the college, what the college expects that essay to be. And there are certain clues. Like if the college says, speak about how this university would be the right choice for you, there are certain things that the students are supposed to include in those kinds of essays. And so she really helps them with the college specific stuff. I help with the overall idea, making sure everything works as it should in the paper. There's no parts that are going on too long, or we're going unfocused. And then Mr. Van is our first check to make sure that they're doing it the right way. Their Common App will have a set of essay prompts that they can choose. That'll be the same for all students in Texas, but like that, what can be divided by 0 prompt, I believe was at University of Chicago prompt, very specific and niche. But if they're applying to another school, that school might have a very specific demand of what their personal essay might be. So when I say they're bringing me essays, I don't just mean one student is bringing me one essay. Some of these students are writing 3, 4, 5 essays, and sometimes they even have short answer questions that go along with it. So they have multiple different ideas or multiple different ways that they're fine-tuning it for different universities. So different versions of the same essay kind of thing that all have to do something different. It's a full-time job for those students applying to college.
And I think parents are not aware of how much work this college essay is compared, like all 4 years of high school narrowed down to the college essay kind of thing, right?
This one chance to show that you can write convincingly, convince them to bring you into their school. It's really the pinnacle of all the writing they do in high school.
Now for you, you've read through, so you teach English, you teach dual credit classes, English composition, right? 1 and 2, and now you're reading there's tons of essay that's going through your table right now. How do you yourself keep up your passion? Like, it gotta be tiring, and does it get boring? How do you keep this up so that you can be there for our students?
It is exhausting. It really is. And not just in the there's a lot of work to do, but it's mentally exhausting to always be engaging so deeply with students' ideas. Really, I'm sitting inside of their essay with them each time, tinkering and moving things around and helping them share the thing. They'll tell me, I'll say, no, I think this needs to go. And they'll go, but Miss Lewis, that's really important to me. And I'm like, okay, you know what? All right, let's figure out how we can make this work, It's a lot of me sitting so closely with them and their ideas over and over and over and over again. And as much as that is incredibly maybe exhausting is not the right word. It's taxing doing it over and over. At the same time, I'm learning so much about these students. You know, some of these students I've already taught for an entire year. The DC Comp 1, DC Comp 2, SAT. Some of them I've taught multiple times in the last year. I'd like to say that I know them so well. And then I read their college essay and I go, you have so much more to you than I ever thought. You not only just dreams, aspirations, and hopes, but you know, in DC Comp, I have to teach them write an argumentative essay, analyze, do all the literature-y stuff. But they get the chance to just shine, to just talk about themselves, share their story, share something that's really significant to them. And so I'm learning so much about them in a way that makes it just as rewarding as it is taxing. And many of them are sharing really deep moments with me in their essays, and therefore sharing it with the admissions counselors who will be reading those essays. They're pouring their hearts out into these, you know? And
so it's very intimate as well.
Absolutely.
Students and even and parents as well, but students, sometimes they don't realize how much time it takes to write this essay, like to make it the best version kind of thing. So what would you say on average? Like, why do we even start it in August? Like, how many drafts are we talking about?
There's some students who I'm on the 5th or 6th draft of looking at their essay. And it was, you know, first draft, something big needs to change. Me and Mr. Van handle, fix. We go to second draft, something still big needs to change. They come back. So, I mean, we're starting week 6 in the semester.
Yeah.
I was getting some of these students' essays on week 1, which means they were already working on them over the summer before school even started.
Yeah.
So they're already, 2 months into their college essay, and only just now are we getting what feel like final drafts of these.
Yeah.
And even then, final drafts that now it's time to go to Dr. Bald's for the expert level analysis, you know? So there still is even time left for them. So it takes a lot of time to actually write the essay too, because it has to go through so many. It takes a long time to get a first draft, and then it takes many, many, many drafts to get a final.
So at our school, at least 3 sets of eyes look at each version, and then they give their feedbacks, and then the student revise it, and then it's like going through the whole process again.
We give more edits, they come back, we give more edits, come back, over and over and over again.
When does it stop?
When it stops is when they and we feel like that essay is successful. It's going to go to the college that it needs to go to, and it is going to be the most successful representation of that student as a person, as a scholar in their academics, and of their aspirations and future goals.
We have a large population. We have a large population of international students, and some of them, all of them, English is their second language. Some of them haven't been here in the U.S. for too long, and so how are we as a school helping them in terms of writing their essay, getting their essay out there?
Good question. I mean, Mr. Van, as of course able to speak to them in their first language, is absolutely instrumental in that. It's really challenging to help students understand what the goal of this kind of essay is in difficult academic English speak, the way that I learned how to do, so I know how to teach, you know? But I say, this is what I need to do. And then Mr. Van is able to, even on his own, because he's been doing this for even longer, but team effort, he is able to get the understanding in their first language. And they go, oh, I get it now. That's when they get that first draft. They come to me and I add on those sometimes very specific English nuances. Like even times students will ask me, I know what I'm trying to say here, but this word isn't right.
Yeah.
And so I will even provide I think the English word you're looking for is actually this, you know? So we're helping them on the side of taking the difficult genre of what the college essay is supposed to do, translating it into their language to understand their first language, and then also me and Dr. Bald are able to help them sort of zhuzh their English where it is into making sure that what they're saying, really making sure that they can get out what they want to say.
How beneficial is something like this? How valuable is something like this?
When I did public high school in Texas, and I've actually said many times over the last year, as I'm teaching these students SAT as well as, you know, the college essay and dual credit composition, I will tell them I didn't have any SAT prep. My SAT prep was my school offered one singular PSAT, and they said, now you know what kind of score you're at. Good luck. Here's how to register for the test. And I'm like, ah! And this was back in this would have been in 2011 or 12, so there was still an essay portion to the SAT. I had no idea what I was doing, and I was good at school. I had straight A's, but I did not do well on the SAT. In fact, my SAT score is in a very different percentile than my GPA, and I did not make the cut to actually get the what do you call the scholarships that I could have gotten if I would have had just 10 points higher on my SAT. So really, for these students being at this school for something like the college essay, if I didn't get help in SAT, they didn't even mention the words college essay inside of the schools. I don't ever remember getting any help from anyone else on it. It was just me going, okay, I'm sure this is what it is. And I think that probably the rest of my application maybe saved me coming into college, because I know that my writing was not up to what I'm seeing these students rising to, because they have the support here. They have 3 layers of defense before their essay ever has to go to a college. They have an entire class for college essays. An entire class. Part of their curriculum here is college essays. Part of their curriculum is college planning. So these students are getting such good resource help here from people who have been through these processes. And so we can not only speak like I'm qualified to help read essays, but also speaking from someone who's gone through bachelor's degree, master's degree, PhD. I've done many rounds of applications in my life, and I've had to write many essays, and I know what it takes to get what needs to be gotten across to someone reading it, deciding whether or not you're in or out. And I did not have anyone like that at my age. I wouldn't even say that I had anyone like that when I was going from undergraduate to graduate coursework. These kids have more resources than I maybe even had when I graduated with my own bachelor's. So
is this what you're giving back to the kids right now? Like what you didn't get before, and you wish you would have?
I wish that I would have, but I think I always think of this. There's this quote by Toni Morrison, okay? Forgive me for going off on a side quest, but and I'm probably gonna butcher it, but it's something like, education is not a grab bag candy game. When you get to the top, you don't just grab the candy bag and run away with it. I got everything I need, I don't have to help anyone else. For me, education, like Toni Morrison said, is you get the candy at the top and you open that bag, and everyone below you gets a piece, gets a piece, gets a piece, gets a piece, because just because you have made it doesn't mean everyone else has to make it without the help that you should have gotten. So at what you would call maybe the top with the candy bag, as a PhD in English teaching these students, I finally get to say, I'm gonna help you do the thing I never got to do. I'm gonna help you figure out the thing I never got to figure out. I'm gonna help you learn what I never got to learn. And it feels good because I know that we're sending these students off to make really good decisions and choices and make beautiful things of themselves, and to know that we're able to cut out that great limitation of academic language and genre and all these things that are unfamiliar to students, and make it familiar so they can succeed in an unfamiliar place. It's invaluable to them, and it makes me feel good. I sleep so well at night knowing that I'm helping these students do all of the things that they need for their success, and that I don't have to feel like they're being let down like I felt maybe at the time. To our seniors who are sending out their applications here in the next couple of months, finishing up their essays, first of all, you have to know, I say we because we all are, but I personally, I am so proud of you. I'm so proud of what you all have accomplished to get to where you are. Reading your essays has been such a wonderfully exciting experience to get to know you all a bit better. I'm proud of you all as human beings, but also as students. And I think that we have an absolutely brilliant class of 12th graders graduating who are gonna go on to do great things. And as much as I'm confident and I'm sure of it, I also know that right now it feels kind of scary. You're not sure that that's gonna happen. You're worried that you might not make it. And I'm here to tell you that you have it. You don't need to worry. You're gonna be okay. I wish the absolute best for you. You all are ready to do this. And I just know that here in a few months, probably March, April, when acceptances come out, we're gonna have just celebratory there's gonna be streamers around the school. We're gonna have cakes, we're gonna have celebrations. I'm gonna hear screams from rooms as students get their acceptance letters.
Yes.
I just know we're gonna have the best time in a few months. We have to hold on a little longer and fight through the roughness. But you all are strong, you all are great, you all are so smart. Your essays are great, your applications are great. I just know we're gonna do it. But for now, while we're still hoping and praying, I'm hoping and praying with you.